I had a customer with a coupon for a specific order, a certain specialty pizza and like a 2 liter. Well, they ordered some other pizza and a salad. When they came to get their order, they were handing me this coupon that just doesn't apply to their order. I offered to make a new order and cancel the old one so they could use it, but then they complained about wasting food. So they asked to speak my manager. Well, the manager said all the same things I did lol. And they ended up leaving without their order, wasting the food lol. Not a manager, but I once had a woman ask me, very rudely, to get her a manager this instant because my behavior was completely unacceptable. She'd ask me where something was and I simply said it's over in section. I'd show you over but unfortunately I'm tied up with another customer at the moment. Once I'm finished with her I can meet you over there and we can look for it together, or I can call on the radio and see if anyone's able to meet you there sooner. I get called over for a price match for a Lego set. I get there, and it's clearly a clearance price from a different location, which is a policy exclusion, of which I inform him shows receipt it's from a different location. You have to honor it. Clearance differs from store to store, but regardless, the price match policy excludes clearance pricing. So I'll call customer service and if they overrule you, you'll do it. I walk away while he makes his call. Of course, he doesn't get his way because the policy is available for literally anyone to read before doing all this horse shit. UK worker here for a large supermarket. Every little helps. Customer comes over, this toaster is £25 in our goes and 30 here, what shall I do? Me buy it in our goes. In her words, she could not believe the audacity of me suggesting she go elsewhere, so I stated we don't price match with other retailers. Called over Remangers, whose opening words after I explained the issue were buy it from our goes, it's cheaper. Some people are strange. I manage a landscape supply yard. One of the customers came in saying our employee was very rude and refused to load him. Knowing this employee, I knew there had to be a good reason. The customer asked the half black half Korean employee if a half breed like him knew how to operate the equipment. That was the first thing the customer said to him. Obviously had no problems telling the guy his business wasn't welcome. He proceeded to tell me how much he'd damage our reputation, and we'd hurt without his business. Guy asked for ice cubes in his coffee. Came back to complain his coffee was cold. Not a manager, but when I worked at a Tex-Mex restaurant, a woman asked to see my manager because she was supposed to get 90 cents and change but said she didn't want that much change, so she wanted me to give her a full dollar instead. I told her if you don't want your change you don't have to take it, but I can't just give you extra money, even if it's just 10 cents. She then asked to see my manager, who gave me the most really look and proceeded to politely tell her the same thing. Lady demanded to speak to manager because she couldn't math at all whatsoever. I'm not talking about taking %s off a price. I'm talking basic literal 1 + 1 + 1 math. We had a product on sale for $1 and she bought 8 of them. She was absolutely befuddled as to why her total was not $1 and demanded to see a manager because the cashier was ripping people off. I had to explain that one of the product was $1. Well, yes, I know that. So why is it $8? I pointed to her bag and said there were 8 items there. But the sign says $1. That means I should get it for $1. It shouldn't be anything like that, so I literally pointed to each one and counted out loud how many dollars she was spending. She paused for a while and went, okay, fine. But then my total should only be $8. Why is it more? Because tax. I had to explain tax to her. Mind you, she was also a regular. She had made many complaints before, all of them stupid but none about sales tax. It shouldn't have been such a foreign concept.